Hi, I'm Terry Murphy, founder of the Women's Wisdom Network, senior editor for Realty Times, Women in Business, Women in Real Estate in the Men's Room with Murph. Today we have a man, but guess what? He is the president of our news organization. It is John Giaimo himself. He's also the president of Bring It Home Rewards Call Center. He has such a history in the real estate vertical where it applies to connection. He's the CEO and founder of Home Seekers. You might know that if you've been in the business for a while. John, you've been involved with the technology platform to display listings and walkthroughs of property. And you've been literally one of the pioneers in the real estate industry. But here's an interesting statistic. It's actually stunning. 88% of buyers said they would use their agent again, but they all go into witness protection. 11% actually do. And the reason for that is what?
It's actually pretty commonly known that it's because they're not communicating. They're not staying in consistent communication with previous clients. And of course, that's kind of like the secret sauce. Matter of fact, I heard recently from a Georgia broker who was inquiring about some of our products. And he said, John, the biggest mistake I made in my career was not staying in touch with my previous clients. He said, I've been doing this for 25 years and I've wasted 25 years of not communicating. And so anyway, let's get down to what you guys have to offer. And so, and that's, that's a true sentiment with a lot of agents and there's a lot of reasons, a lot of excuses of why that's happened. And a lot of it is genuine. I mean, you get busy, you got stuff going on, you're working on today's client. And so what we've done at Realty Times is essentially taken that chore, if you will, away from them by providing products and services that will automatically stay in touch, automatically make the contact happen, but personalize on a level that goes beyond just here's a newsletter. We're actually providing content on video format that is totally personalized. Matter of fact, how would you like for you to have 3 of your previous clients give testimonials on camera? I mean, that's huge. Okay.
Well, not only is it huge, but it's kind of hard. I mean, you've got to have equipment, you've got to get them. Does Realty Times have a solution for that?
Oh, absolutely. And the solution is and there's advantages of being an old timer in the industry. I worked with a company called Chesney Communications back in the day. And Bob Chesney is the CEO and owner of that operation. And he's out there in Irvine, California. And Bob's got a complete process nailed down to where he manages the entire thing. I mean, the agents basically provide Bob with the contact information. He gets in touch with their clients and gets them set up for a green screen or on screen. It literally takes the user 10 minutes to do the interview, and he'll do the interview. And then he puts it all in a package and edits the whole thing and delivers it. And he'll deliver it to Realty Times and he'll deliver it to the client. And by delivering it to Realty Times, see, that's kind of the secret sauce. And what we're doing is that this allows us then to add it to our video newsletter. All right. That's another component that we put out there is this beautifully well done video newsletter that's delivered to agents, clients, added to their website, added to their email. I mean, it's just there.
What I think we need to hear here is that the connection has to have some experience to it. I mean, nobody needs another newsletter. I get some great newsletters from people I really want to read, but this has an experiential element to it. And I believe you've got 3 or 4 different ways to deliver it.
Well, yes, and that's actually what's really exciting right now is the fact that we've incorporated the ability to connect in a virtual communication, like a Zoom-like product. We call it Realty Times Meetings, and it's included in our packages. And essentially what it does is when a consumer clicks on the little icon for Meet Now, it will text the agent, send them a text message and say, I'd like to meet now. And the agent simply clicks on the link and they're both seeing eyeball to eyeball, face to face, right then and there.
So it's called Realty Times Meeting. It's sort of like an immediate Zoom kind of thing, to use that kind of a Kleenex word. So literally connects with one button to my client no downloading, no spinning. We're just immediately being able to see them face to face.
Exactly. It's a program that requires no application, no executable download. It simply just plugs you into the contact that you're trying to communicate with. And by the way, it's not just being tied into our products. It's also being provided as a separate program to the agent. So they can replace their Zoom. Stop paying. If you're paying Zoom $20 a month, don't do it. Right.
Wow. Well, there's some savings right there. Number one. Number two, I like the fact that it's so seamless that buyer or seller can immediately connect with me and see me in real time, which makes a real personal connection.
Exactly. Now, also keep in mind, what makes this very interesting is that for the consumer to do that, they need to, of course, provide their name and cell phone number.
All right.
So it's actually a lead generator is what we're actually producing here. So it's something that's brand new. It's not in the marketplace at all. And we're really excited about including it with our product. So, yes, communication is something that you need to be doing on a consistent level. But how cool is it if you also have a communication piece or element that actually will generate leads? And it may be a previous client, and they may only want to say, hey, Jim, how are you? I haven't heard from you in a while. And just have that friendly conversation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a virtual meeting for the purposes of a sale or a listing.
Well, one of the ways that I heard you say is besides digital, obviously, you can also print it and use it as an open house kind of engagement resource pickup. Would that be also another opportunity?
Absolutely. And thank you for bringing that up, because there's actually three elements to the product. There's a video newsletter, which we also include listings. We have before you list commercials. We have different elements, and the agents can actually add their own video because they're doing a lot of great videos out there today. And maybe they've got a walkthrough that they did and they posted it on Facebook. Well, they can add it to this Realty Times video player. So that's the video element. And then we have a digital newsletter. I call it digital, but it's the text version. Not everybody's into video. It's actually become quite a thing in our market today on video, but a lot of people just like to sit there and read something. I, for one, am one of them. So at any event, the program itself allows us to provide a print version, a digital version, and a video newsletter version.
John, does it require a lot of effort on my part? I mean, what do I have to do because the digital part I really like. The text part I like really, really, and then being able to print it and either send it with a newsletter as a literal piece of paper, use it at an open house, use it at a broker tour. It all sounds really good to me, but how much effort does it take on my part?
Well, it actually requires no effort. I mean, we pretty much produce these things in less than 24 hours. We give you a nice background. It's customized. All your contact information is there. And we deliver this in the form of a link. Now, where you do need to do a little effort here is that obviously we need to forward this on a monthly basis to your client list or your prospect list. And so you do need to provide us with that list, which you can send us. But you also have an admin that you can log in on Realty Times that allows you to, do whatever you need to be doing. So you just log in and you could add your content. Or again, we have a great customer service process in place. Matter of fact, we just had an email from one of our agent customers just yesterday, honestly. And she said, you guys have the best customer service ever. And I was like, so nice to hear, because obviously you always hear the negative side, but it's so nice to get the positive side. And it's because we try. So there's, I understand the industry better than anyone does. I understand what agents are willing to do and how much they're willing to do. So we need to take as much of the chore away from them and just literally set it and forget it is literally what we need to do.
So here's what I'm hearing. We need consistency, but the consistency has to have a personalization and experiential end, and that's where the videos come in. We can get testimonials from 3 different clients, which is all produced for us. Isn't there a way also to have a link to like a brand new listing in this newsletter?
Exactly. The listing component will produce the video, and it's a video that really just takes your images that you've posted on your MLS and we animate them and put some music behind it. Again, completely branded around you, and it becomes a virtual tour, if you will. But it's just a real nicely done component of presenting your newest listing. And a lot of agents say, "Oh, things are selling so fast these days. I don't even want to take the time or trouble to put up a video and do that." But my argument with that is that, look, take the time, create that video, put it on your video player, because as you're trying to get those that have a listing, you're trying to get listing presentations done, or you're trying to entice people to list with you. I'm very pleased to see that this is how you market, okay, with this type of video. Exactly.
And not only that, but I mean, even if the listing is sold, by the time it gets posted, there's engagement there that says, I'd like a property like that. So you're literally incubating leads for that same, price pocket or type of property. Now, teams are very popular right now. Can the team use the same newsletter?
Absolutely. We have multiple teams that are using our product now. I mean, it helps them with the cost, obviously, because they can divvy that up between them. And by the way, our cost is so minimal. Matter of fact, we'll be offering a special pricing at the end of this conversation that we're having that will direct you to a site. But and it's, for instance, I'll say one thing: this testimonial video, this video about the agent with the 3 testimonials, that actually in the market runs about $750
minimum. At a minimum, I know production, right? And you include that?
We don't include it, but we offer it for $200.
Wow.
Okay. Yes, and it's because of our relationship with Chesney Communications that they've agreed to go from their $750 price to the $200 price. Of course, you do need to have a subscription, and that's our trade-off here. You need to have our subscription with our products to get that. But now keep in mind that all the videos that you may have, the listing video, your personal video, they're just not static on this video player. They're available for you to post on your Facebook, to post on your social sites, add in your email. So exactly.
You can put it on your social media and on your website?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So somebody produces it. It's under $200. You've got the ability to leverage it on a regular basis. You've got it out there for implied endorsement from other, prospective clients or customers. And I don't even have to have a studio or anything. It's all done.
Yes.
And I have it in digital form. I have it in text form. I can print it. My team can use it. There's got to be a downside to this. Oh, and by the way, that conferencing button, I don't have to pay for Zoom. So that already, even at $20 a month times a year, that's almost the cost of getting those videos done. How much does this really cost an agent?
Well, currently we offer it at $59 a month. And we will be, again, at the end of this show, offering a special price. But it's $59 a month. There's no setup fees. It's month to month. There's no contracts. Again, experience tells me, and dealing with agents and managing them throughout the years, that this is what they really appreciate in doing business with vendors. And that's the program. I don't want to put it in it's too good to be true.
But be true. It is. You've got great customer service. It goes far beyond a newsletter. Newsletters, it's sort of like, it's like a good magazine. Except that this newsletter is a marketing opportunity. It's a lead generator. It's implied endorsement via social media channels, literally turnkey. My team can use it. I've got conferencing ability with that Realty Times meeting button. My goodness, this sounds like a terrific opportunity. And for under $60 a month, I want to sign up right away. How would I do that?
Well, again, look at we'll be offering you right now. You'll see the link that we're providing for you to go to check out the special offer. We do have it available for regular $59 pricing at realtytimesoffers.com. But there will be a special price for people that have been viewing this video in regards to, again, a special discount that we're going to offer you guys.
That's terrific. Well, Realty Times has been a news resource for both clients, customers, and the consumer for a number of years. I really appreciate the fact that this element really does make a big difference in how agents can connect consistently with their clients and customers, so they never part of that 88% that would use their agent but never heard from them again. John, I think this is a great opportunity. Thanks for joining us today to give us some information about how we can stay connected with our clients and customers.
I appreciate the opportunity, and may I just close with the fact that this is absolutely investing in your future at a very minimal expense, is how we look at this. And by the way, we do not put you in harm's way with our news. The news that we put out is all very, very current, and it's actually buyer's advice, seller's advice, mortgage advice, things that really consumers are looking to understand if they're on the buy or sell side. And so my point here is that don't have any concerns about us saying something that you're going to have to defend. Right?
I think that's a great point. Realty Times is all about connecting clients, customers with resources, and having this elevated, more exciting newsletter really is a way to create celebrity authority and connection with your clients and customers. It makes total sense that Realty Times has got your back on this one. I'm Terry Murphy, the senior editor for Realty Times. You can bet that Realty Times has some great information for you. Thanks for joining us, John, and thanks for this great opportunity to do a great connection with our clients and customers.